Right, going to look at the next question in our drawings here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pop on the sheet and use the T-square just to line it up. Get our masking tape, and we'll tape the four corners. Remember, press it down nice and tight so that it doesn't get caught on your set squares or on your T-square, particularly the ones on the bottom of the page. Okay, as with our drawings so far, we're going to put our a border on. So it's a 10mm border. So for the left 10, down from the top 10, just using a little dots and markers. Coming in from the right hand side 10, and up from the bottom 10. Okay. Drawing the horizontal line, I'm going to draw it lightly because I don't know how long it's going to be. Same at the top here. And then put in the vertical ones, and I know that the height of the vertical one now, because we've got my horizontal lines drawing. And put this one in heavy. Bring it over here. And then over here. And up here. Okay. So we've got a border in, and next we're going to just take a look at the question. And the question we're looking at is this one here. Now there is an image up on your Teams, and there is an image on your class notebook as well. They're all there. So we're looking at this sign. This sign is all based around, so it's a two-let sign. It says, reproduce the two-let sign below to the dimensions given. The grid is made up of a 10 by 10 millimeter squares. Use the starting point, that's the orange point here, down 170 in 650. So this is made up of loads of squares, and they're all 10 millimeters by 10 millimeters. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do in this question is we're going to set out the grid. Alright, we'll find our starting point, we'll mark our total widths, our total heights, then we'll set out our 10s horizontally and set out our 10s vertically, and then we'll draw in the grid. And then it's just a matter of finding the points and drawing it in. Now, the only lines at the start that will be heavy are the outlines for the grid. The inside lines of the grid need to be light, because when we're going over the to-let sign, to see these, we have to have a contrast between light and dark lines. So we're going to have a look at that. So it's 290 by 100. And we'll get going with that. So we're coming down from the top, 170. So we're coming down 170. So that is us there. And drawing a horizontal line just across here. And then we're coming in from the left hand side, 65. That gives us our starting point there. Right? Now, on the drawing, we're told that the total height is 100. So I'm going to draw a light line up here. I'm going to mark 100 there. I'm going to mark a horizontal line across this way as well. And we're told that the length of it is 290 millimeters. Now, my set square isn't long enough to mark 290, so I'm going to mark 100. I'm going to come over there then and come from the 100, 190, which is here. Okay. I'm going to pop a vertical line up here. So that's the outline, or the space that our drawing is covered. Okay? Right. So I'm just going to draw in the outline there. Like that. And we've got this. Then we have this. And a big tape out in the way there a second ago. And then we have this. Okay, that's step one done. We've got our outline of our sign. Next, we need to put the grid inside it, and we're doing it in 10 millimeter intervals. So I'm going to line my ruler up there. I'm going to put the dot. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, I have 100 already done. just put a mark on each one of these all the way along. It's a little dot, you should be able to see it, not a big dot. I'll move my set square over. The rest of these. Okay, that's it. I'm going to put in the vertical ones as well. These are 10 millimeters as well because our grid is 10 millimeters by 10 millimeters. So we mark horizontally, then we mark vertically, trying to be as accurate as we possibly can. That's that there. Now, these are construction lines, guys, so you barely see them. I don't even know if you can see. I'm going to do a little bit heavier so you can see it on the camera, but you should be barely able to see these. Yeah, you can see the left. So they should all be equally spaced. Okay, so we've got them drawn in. Now we're going to draw the vertical ones, exactly the same. Just like construction lines, not too dark. Take your time, make sure you're accurate. What I like to do is I put the pencil on the point, move the set square into it, making sure they're all vertical, guys. So pencil on the point and bring it up, makes you accurate. Making sure that the set square is on top of the T-square, making sure the T-square is tight to the edge of the board, or else you won't get vertical lines. So just plumb these in. So this question is about setting up a grid. If this was an exam question, then the grid will be marks going for it. It's a good test of your horizontal lines, your vertical lines, and your accuracy. And guys, if it starts going a bit chapot, a bit pear-shaped, or not going quite right, don't be afraid to start again. I'll pop that over here just because it's nearly in the T-square. So nice and neat. Okay, that's our grid setup. So all we need to do now is just match the points. So we can see for our T here, so the T comes in 1, down 1, and we're over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as I'm looking at this here, our T comes in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, goes there, like so. Okay, we're coming down 1. And just for looking at the drawing, I know that that's the center part, and then this is the bottom of the T. Then we're drawing the vertical lines. Just go out of the way there. Okay, so our T should be standing out there with our construction lines at the back. Our O then is the next one. So again, we're looking, it's up 1, and it's over 1, 2 from here, and then it's up 1. So that is 1, 2, and it's up 1. So that's there. It's 5 high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 wide. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 4 wide. And then there's 1 of a distance at the center. So we'll just draw that in next. So we draw the outside of the O first, which is this here. And then there's a 1 space, 1 up, 1 in for the center part. That's going to be these 4 corners here. Okay, that's that one. Then we're looking at the L. Looking at the drawing, the L is over 4. 1, 2, 3. That's that point there. It's the same height as the T. That'll go to there. And then the drawing shows us that it's 4 this way. I know I don't have the drawing there in front of me. Trust me, it does. And it's 1 high here. Goes to there. This will go in. The thickness is always going to be 1 centimeter or 10 millimeters. That L there. Straightforward enough. Now we're looking at the E. So the E is here. It's over 1. It's 3 wide, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. Okay. So 3 wide and 5 high. So here, 3 is here. 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. Okay. I'm going to draw the back of it here. I'm going to draw this. Now, there's a line on the E every second one. So we've got that one, skip 1, mark 1, skip 1, mark 1. Okay. That's the top of the E here. The bottom of the E here. Now we've got the inside of the E goes into here. It doesn't go all the way back here. It needs to go to a space. From there to there. There to there. There to there. There to there. And just finish this off. And the last bit then we're left with is the T. So the T here. So the top of the T is level with the top of the E. It's 1 space, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. We know that it's 5 high because that's the height of the E. So we're starting here. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is here. We'll draw that line in. Okay, we'll draw the bottom one. We know that the middle of the T is going to be here, so we're only going to come in as far as there and there on both sides. That's not there. That's not there. So the center of it comes down to here. That'll be up there. So we draw the vertical lines. There's that. There's that. And then we've got this vertical line here. And this vertical line here. And that is how we draw that two-let sign. So have a look through the video as you're going through your work. Try and match up to what it is. This is what we should see. We should see light construction lines in the background, and then your outlines should stand out like that. Okay?